everyone. Welcome to another episode of Free Training Friday. I always come live to you every Friday with little snippets that can help you to build your business. Now, for those of you who have not met me yet, I'm Adrienne Hill, and I help coaches, course creators, and network and affiliate marketers like you to build the skills, the structure, and the systems that you need to scale your business to six figures. And so Free Training Friday is just a little weekly dose of goodness to help you along that path. Now, today I have something very special for you. Today, I'm going to show you how to tap into the secrets of seven-figure earners. So if you've ever wondered, how do they do it? Like, not only how did they get there, how did they get that first big breakthrough that allowed them to finally start earning some money, right? And how do they stay on top? Right? Like, how do they maintain that level of momentum once they get to that point? If you've ever wondered that, let me know in the chat. Say hello as you come in. Let me know, what kind of business are you building? Because oftentimes I can tailor what I talk about to the people who are here live with me. So say hello as you come in and let me know where you're joining from. If you found me on my Facebook business page, inside my private Facebook group, or perhaps you're even joining from LinkedIn or YouTube. Let me know where you're joining from. I would love to know where you're from, where you're joining me from, and what your business is all about. So I know early on in my business, you guys, I spent 6 years struggling to get my business off the ground. Okay. And I was stuck at this plateau where I was maybe earning $1,000 to $2,000 a month, which was great as like extra side money, but I wanted it to be my full-time gig. Okay. How many of you that are watching really would like your business to someday become your full-time gig? Let me know. Just give me a full-time gig if that's you. I'm curious how many other people are feeling the same way that I felt all those years ago. Now, to struggle for 6 years, that's a really frustrating place to be in. So if you are in that place of struggle, I see you, I get you, I understand. And it's especially frustrating when you're doing all the things that, all the experts tell you to do, and it's just not clicking. I remember being in that place, and I remember thinking, if I could just, they say you're the sum of the people that you surround yourself with, the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? Well, unless you happen to be lucky enough to be surrounded by multiple 6-figure or 7-figure earners, you're the sum of who you are surrounding yourself with, which is probably other people just like you, struggling just like you, right? Is anyone else feeling frustrated with that? I remember being really frustrated with, like, how do I tap into what those successful people are doing, right? So if you've ever wanted to know how that works, that's exactly what I'm sharing, how to tap into secrets of 7-figure earners. And specifically, I'm giving you an opportunity to be a fly on the wall as a group of these people are discussing their top strategies. Okay. So it's a really interesting, I guess, opportunity that I'm giving you guys. So the way this works, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Okay. Once I finally got my business off the ground and I was finally earning good income and I was finally linked in with a network of other successful people, just like anything else in life, you form a little inner circle, right? Of the people you trust the most, the people that you interact with the most. I, over time, started to build this inner circle of 6-figure and 7-figure earners. Now, what we do that we don't really talk about, we don't really tell people this. You wouldn't know this if you weren't in our inner circle, but I'm going to share with you today. Okay. We get together for something called a mastermind session every handful of months. Maybe it's every 3, maybe it's every 6. But we get together and we mastermind together. Now, what does that mean exactly? It basically means 6-figure and 7-figure earners coming together and sharing our top strategies with each other and swapping strategies, asking questions, digging in and learning from each other. And most times, number one, we never tell people we're doing this. You would never know if you weren't in our inner circle. And number two, we certainly never share that information outside of that inner circle. It's something that top earners do that most people don't know about. But I'm spilling the beans to you guys. Now, why would I do that? Why would I tell you about our secret strategy of what we do? Well, it's because we are trying something for the very first time, and you might have an opportunity to be a part of it. So I'm getting together with a group of my inner circle next week, and we're going to have one of these mastermind sessions. Okay. So there's a group of us girls that are getting together. Everyone is either a multiple 6-figure earner or a 7-figure earner. And we're going to get together and we're going to talk about our top strategies, and we're going to swap strategies. We're going to ask each other questions, and we're all going to learn from each other, the things that we normally do that I told you guys about, except this time we will allow you to be a fly on the wall, listening, watching, and learning. So if you could get exclusive insider access to a mastermind session like this, would that be helpful to you? Right? That is exactly what we are offering up for the first time ever, and we may never do it again. So I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of what we'll be talking about. And if this is something that piques your interest, if you would love to be a fly on the wall in these sessions, I will show you exactly how you can find yourself in that space. So as I'm sharing the information that I'm about to share, if you simply say mastermind below in the comments, someone on my team will reach out to you to give you exclusive access to this event. Okay, so that's all you got to do is say the word mastermind, and we will give you an invitation to that. Now, here's what's going to make this session so fun. This inner circle of mine, when we get together, we're each going to share the initial breakthrough that we had that allowed us to go full-time in business if we were looking to leave one of our day jobs, or allowed us to scale to like top income for the very first time ever in our businesses. Okay, so you're going to get our initial breakthrough strategy, the strategy that allowed each of us to catapult into the game, if you will. Okay, now also what we're going to share is the top breakthrough strategy we're working on right now, behind the scenes, the things that we are talking about that nobody else knows about, right? So you'll get our initial breakthrough strategy that allowed us to go full-time in business, and then our current breakthrough strategy that we're working on right now. This is a true behind the scenes view into these inner circle sessions, okay? So what I will do as I start to tell you guys about all these awesome topics, I'm going to leave this up here so you guys can remember how to jump in if you're interested. So let me give you the quick rundown of the group of masterminders and what each of us will be talking about. Okay, so first up, we're going to hear from the amazing Natalie Bardo. Now, Natalie found a wicked smart Pinterest marketing strategy that allowed her to catapult her business from struggling to effortlessly succeeding. And it was huge. It was instrumental in her getting her business off the ground. And then she's going to share with us a really cool strategy she's been working on about co-hosting webinars, and now how that has driven a massive amount of traffic and leads and sales. Anyone hear me? Sales into her business. Okay. So that is what we will hear from the lovely Natalie Bardo. Now she's going to have a free gift for anyone who chooses to attend. Okay. Now her free gift, she's going to give you access to a free class, the 3 big mistakes you're making on Pinterest. I'm actually going to co-host it with her, right? Because she was teaching us all about co-hosting webinars as one of her breakthroughs. I'm going to co-host with her so you can see what that looks like, you guys. And she's going to give you that sneak peek into that Pinterest strategy that allowed her to accelerate her business. Okay, so you definitely want to catch Natalie's session. Now, next up, we're going to have the amazing Carla Silver. If you have not experienced Carla's energy, you are in for a treat. Now, for anyone who feels icky about selling, let me know in the comments. Just say icky if you've ever felt icky about selling. She's going to teach the 4-step no selling sales system. So for any of you who you recognize you need more sales on the books, but you want to do it in a non-icky kind of non-selling way, how do you sell without selling? You're going to have to join us to find out, okay? And then at breakthrough number 2, she's going to show you how to completely crush overwhelm with the Freedom Systems solution. Okay. So she has this really cool solution she's used to unlock more freedom in her business. And she has an amazing gift for you guys. She has this strategic kind of reverse engineering, strategic goal setting session. You'll get to work with her personally in a live session. Now, whenever a 7-figure earner is inviting you to join them live, you say yes. Okay. So let me just throw that out there for you. Okay. So that's a really, really nice free gift that she has for you there. Then we're going to hear from the lovely Leah Ray Gatz. Now, Leah Ray, early on in her business, she was home with the kiddos. She wanted to retire her husband because he traveled all the time. And she used outbound calling to do that. She found a really simple, super effective, and non-creepy way to call her leads, and they catapulted to 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, wicked fast. Okay. So she's going to show you just how simple that was for her and her husband, Todd. And then they have come up with, I'm really interested to dig into this one, the funnel bypass method. The funnel bypass method. So how many of you have heard of funnels? You recognize you need them in your business, but they seem complicated and techy. And you're like, can I just bypass all the funnels and just go straight to the income? Can we do that? Well, she has the funnel bypass method. That's what she's going to be sharing in our private mastermind. Now, she also has a free gift for you. If you do not want to be the one making those outbound calls, but you want the benefit of that in your business, she's going to show you how to hire a call setter, someone who can set up a whole bunch of calls so that all you have to do is show up and close the deal, right? They'll do all that outbound calling for you, okay? And only send the people who are ready to buy onto your calendar. So that is a super valuable gift. If you would love to be a fly on the wall to hear her session about how outbound calling can transform your business and how to just completely bypass the funnels and go straight to the money, you're going to want to catch her session. Now, we're also going to be hearing from Lindsay Sewell. Now, early on in her business, when she was first getting started, how many of you have ever felt overwhelmed with content creation? It's never ending. Like, social media is a beast that is always hungry and never satisfied. She came up with the content creation multiplication strategy that she would love to share with you guys because it made things so much easier for her. And here's what I love about what Lindsay's sharing. Next, she'll be sharing how to leverage email marketing to a tiny list and get big results. Because let's face it, when we're brand new and we're getting started, you have to know how to make the most of that teeny tiny email list. It doesn't always start out as a big fat list, right? Sometimes it's very small. And so that's what if for any of you who are in the beginning stages, and you still just have a teeny tiny email list, you don't want to miss this one. Okay. And so she will definitely be sharing that with you. And of course, she has a free gift as well. She's going to share with you this social story profits. Oh, that's a tongue twister, to help you make the most of your Facebook and Instagram stories. Okay. To actually convert a lot of those onto your email list and into buyers and into people who are madly excited about interacting with you on social media. Okay. Now, of course, as the host, of course, I will be sharing my own strategies as well. I'm going to give you guys a deep dive into the audience explosion method. Now, this is a method that I use regularly to this day, multiple times a year, every year, to explode my email list and my Facebook group by 1,000 or more people in a single week. 1,000 or more people in a single week. So if you're wanting to grow your email list and grow your Facebook group and, grow your income, you don't want to miss the audience explosion method. Now, I'm also going to be sharing the latest thing I'm working on that I'm learning. It's something called intensive workshops. Okay. And I can't wait to tell you guys about this because when you're properly implementing this strategy, you can convert up to 40 to 60% of your audience into buyers on the spot. Okay, it's a really powerful strategy. All you got to do is say mastermind. We will get you exclusive access to these sessions. Now, of course, I have a free gift. I actually have a handful of them for you. You will get access to my upcoming Content Multiplier Challenge, but you'll also get access to a handful of free classes, a free workshop. There's all kinds of things I am offering for free to anyone who attends the mastermind. Now, this is really different, you guys. Again, this is something that most of the time top earners, they always do it, but they never talk about it. And they certainly never share it. So if you would love to get the insider secrets of seven-figure earners, I invite you to join us. Like I said, we're trying this one time to see if it's helpful for people. If it's not helpful for people, or we decide like we're just not comfortable sharing those inner circle strategies, this may be the only time we ever do it. So don't miss the opportunity. Grab your exclusive ticket. All you got to do is say mastermind below in the comments, and someone on my team will connect with you and make sure that you get a ticket to this mastermind. So I hope that was helpful, you guys. Now, I wanted to share this on Free Training Friday because usually I come in here, I share little 15 to 20-minute nuggets of wisdom, but there is no 15 or 20-minute session that will ever give you the level of value that you will get from being a fly on the wall in a mastermind like this. And so it would be silly of me to not share with you that this is coming up. It's next week, Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday, July 19th is the day that we're going to be sharing all of these secrets to our networks that are normally reserved for our inner circle. So if you would love to grab your ticket, simply say mastermind below. Let us know that you're interested in that. And with that, I will see you guys next week for another episode of Free Training Friday. Bye, friends.